I'm making this video for those people who don't particularly enjoy Christmas. If you are one of those people, welcome. If you are someone who generally likes Christmas, but there are some areas or some aspects of it that you're having a hard time with, then this is also going to be helpful for you, hopefully. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this anti-Christmas video. So there are many reasons why some people don't enjoy this holiday. And if you have your particular reasons and you are willing to share, feel free to make a comment and share your experience with others and me. I would say one of the main points of conflict or apprehension for many people is the intensity with which families handle each other throughout this time. This is very stressful, and it's supposed to be this culmination point of the year when everybody really is supposed to have fun and love one another and have this beautiful experience of unity and togetherness. And so this pressure, this societal and internal pressure that individuals place upon themselves to have the most amount of fun, to have the most beautiful experience, comes out in really nasty ways. So people can interact with each other, ironically, on this holiday, which is supposed to be about love, in really inappropriate or irritated and angry ways. And there are some people who find it difficult to spend this time alone. If you are one of those people, feel free to share your story in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. And then there's that aspect of emptiness that I will admit is my biggest problem with Christmas, is that it has turned into this consumerist celebration of gift giving and purchasing gifts and spending money and really going out of your way to demonstrate your love with material things, which is kind of a bizarre attempt, if you ask me, to prove that you love someone. So to me, it's this inherent vacuum of meaning that really bothers me about Christmas. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your problem with Christmas is. And while you do, I'm going to get ready for this reading, this little reading. So if you're wondering what this little thing is, if you stay until the end of the video and watch, you will know what is inside the box and you will receive a little gift from me. So stay tuned for that. So first off, I would like to ask the cards what is going on with us at this point in time. So let's just get a general feel of what's going on. So where are we? What is our position in this whole thing? What is the starting point? What is the baseline? I'm using the New Vision Tarot for those that are wondering. And so let's try and find the card that expresses the starting here we go. All right. So, not surprising at all. The Two of Swords. This denial and desire to isolate yourself, to not even be aware of what is going on in the external world, the need to retreat into your sanctuary of private thoughts. That's the Two of Swords of spirit. This is mental, intellectual resistance. And this is rejection, of course, rejection of experience that we feel is being forced upon us when we don't want it. So the Two of Swords is basically saying no, but saying no softly in a passive way, by way of checking out, by way of not engaging. So this is non-violent, non-confrontational rejection of the idea of Christmas and all that is connected with Christmas, potentially. So what strikes me as problematic, or a point of growth where we could change something or make something a little more mature, is the stagnation embedded in the experience with the Two of Swords. So because the Two of Swords cuts himself off from the stimuli that comes from the external world, he becomes a non-changing island of relative peace, and he denies the importance of whatever impact these external events could be having on him. So this is insistence upon the status quo. This is wanting things to be unchanging and stationary. And enclosed within this shield, or this kind of space that is silent and predictable. So there's that. There's this stubbornness and the rejection of growth as well. So let's be critical with ourselves here a little bit. Now, it's okay. We don't want to get overwhelmed. Christmas is overwhelming. I think this is the first thing that really jumps out at me, that this is invasive and hard to navigate. And thence comes the instinct to withdraw and to self-preserve. So that's understandable, but it's also antithetical to the growth of the individual. So how do we make sure that while respecting our own inner boundaries, we are stepping on a path of growth and self-development throughout this time? So how do we do it? How do we find or preserve the peace, but make sure that we are not stuck in our comfort zone at the same time? Oh, sweet Jesus, the Five of Swords. So, Christmas it seems to be a battleground for many of us. And with the Two of Swords, there's this state of relative calm It's a situation of truce. It's a stalemate. No winners, no losers. A resignation from life and a retreating into the background that resolves the conflict by way of not confronting the quote-unquote danger or the source of the threat. Now, the Five of Swords is telling me that there are some clashes that cannot be avoided and should not be avoided. So our instinct to encapsulate ourselves and to withdraw into this cocoon of familiarity and solitude throughout this time, this is trying to play it safe, and the path of growth is through drama. So if you have it in you to at least to a moderate degree confront some of the things that you fear about Christmas, about how your social interactions are going to go, about what it's going to feel like if you reach out to someone and they don't respond, or they don't respond in the way that you would expect it to go. If you do decide to take a risk and find something nasty, that's where the juice is, that's where self-development can happen. So I think one of the main messages that the tarot is trying to get across here is that it's all well and good if you choose to hibernate throughout this time and not challenge yourself too much and not expose yourself to too much conflict. If you're trying to take the quote-unquote easy way out and remain in your safe zone, then that's okay. And if you're spending Christmas by yourself for whatever reason, then just know that there are ways for you to not do that. So it's still a choice, even if it doesn't feel like it, perhaps in the moment, it's still a choice. And try to be honest with yourself and see what conflict or what inconvenience or uncomfortable feeling you're trying to avoid by way of choosing to stay by yourself. And that's okay. Again, if that feels right for you, then it's not a bad choice. However, the truth is out there, and the truth is accessible only by way of a fight, by way of conflict. So this is really unsettling. I can feel that within myself, even, that I don't like this message. But I can tell that it's true. It's the bizarre and unpleasant interactions that teach you the most about who you are, who other people are, and what you're capable of. And so Christmas could be the ideal training ground for that. So if you have it in you to experiment with that, then great. If not, then your choice of retreating is completely valid and respectable. So now, as promised, let's see what is inside. So it's one of these gemstones that perhaps you remember from my videos. I have used them in previous videos, or used it in previous videos. And so I would like to ask you to try and identify what kind of gemstone this is and send me your reply via email. If you do that, I will give you a gift, a little gift. Don't expect anything too big, but we can start a line of communication there. And I think there's probably not just one correct answer that I can accept, because I bought this gemstone a while ago, like at least 10 years ago, I think, at this point, and I don't remember what it is, but there are a couple of plausible replies that I can accept, I think. So it's up to you. If you are an expert, then I would appreciate, especially then, if you would give me your expert opinion on what this is. And thank you for watching. Happy holidays in whatever way you are trying to celebrate. Respect yourself and your need for space. Be gentle to yourself and to other people if you can. See you next time. Bye-bye.